Who gave you that bracelet? Maybe you met when you were younger? I don't know.
3年前のあいつと俺は入れ替わってたってことか。時間がずれてた。あいつの半分。本当に時間が戻るならもう一度だけ。水星。
What? Oh, that much? Your relationship with your father was that much complicated? Huh? She's gonna die no matter what, she's gonna die, but she went to Tokyo 3 years ago. Did she meet you when you were younger and she understood everything before you and she doesn't remember it? Oh, fuck you! How could you be still alive? I don't know. You're talking about me, right? Ah!
おはよう、三葉。あんた、三葉やないな。おばあちゃん、知ってたの？わしも少女の頃、不思議な夢を見とった覚えがある。
You lived the same stuff?
わしにも、あんたの母さんにもそんな時期があったで。もしかしたら、宮水の人たちもその夢って。
Oh.
金が。ああ、これ、前の方が良かったよね。
金が。
そんなこ
No.
と
So maybe you really managed to come back one day sooner to maybe you can really break the thing.
この辺りは被害範囲の外だから避難場所もここの校庭にすればいい。完璧犯罪。放送はさやちん担当ね。
Huh?
お前放送部やし、俺が幕焼き担当で。
私は町長に会いに。
Your dad? I mean, our dad?
だから夜までに町全体を避難させないとみんなが。
黙れ。彗星が2つに割れて町に落ちる。500人以上が死ぬだと。よくもそんなざれ言を俺の前で。もう現は宮水の血筋か。
If it happened to your mom, maybe she talked about it with him?
バカにしやがって。
Talking like that to your father, I mean, it's her father, but he doesn't know. Like,
水は。いや、誰だ。
私、滝君だったね。間違いない。
It's awful! For her to say that, it's awful!
死んだの。私たちは会えば絶対すぐにわかる。私に入
That's the little thing that we saw at the beginning. You organized it? But he couldn't recognize you because he didn't meet you yet.
滝くん私覚えてない？
誰？お前。
すみません。
He didn't recognize you. Did you understand that he couldn't?
あのさ、あんたの名前。
She thought that you didn't know her. That's why she cut her hair, like really she had a breakup. And she didn't have her braid anymore.
滝くん。滝くん。ねえ、どこにいるの？滝くん。滝くん、そこにいるのか？
No! Oh yes, please, thank you.
三葉。
滝くんがいる。
お前に会いに来たんだ。
You're
大変だったよ。お前。
inside of your body, you're...
どうやって？
三葉の口紙酒を飲んだんだ。お前さ、知り合う前に会いに来るんだよ。
She didn't know.
ほら。
どうかな？
ああ、悪くないな。
ああ、思ってないでしょ。
いや、すまん。三葉、まだやることがある。
To save your entire village! To be sure that you're gonna stay alive!
来た。なあ、三葉。目が覚めても忘れないようにさ。名前書いとこうぜ。ほら。
Thank you.
三葉。
How dare you do that? How dare you do that?
三葉。お前が世界のどこにいても、俺が必ずもう一度会いに行くって。大丈夫。覚えてる。三葉。三葉。
Write it before you forget. Write it.
お前は誰だ？俺はどうしてここに来た？
I'm so sorry.
あいつに会うために来た。生きていて欲しかった。誰だ？誰に会いに来た？名前は？まだこの世界は。
I know this song. I love this song. This song is related to that. To him forgetting her name and surely dying. No. Save them all. Save yourself. So at some point you're gonna be dead. You're gonna remember your name.
来たら放送機器も使えるで。
先生お願い。できるだけ放送を繰り返して。
やったね。
Oh, you have good friends already.
経験と知識
仕事はまだわからんのか。
長今高山の制作局から。
She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Come on. I know the song is ending, so for me it has to be related to something great. The song finishing like that.
なんちゅうことしてくれたんだ。ナトリ。
Shut up!
まるで夢の景色のように、ただひたすらに美しい眺めだった。そんな世界を二人で
Listen to you, he listen to you, your dad listens to you. Come on. No one is there! No one was on that bridge. No one was on that bridge. Show me the ice cold, please. Yes, the impact happened, all of that, but
俺こんな場所で何やってんだ。
you don't even remember that? Does she remember you? She's still alive! She's still alive! She's still alive.
ずっと何かを探している。いつからかそんな気持ちに取りつかれている。
I knew that was the end, like I told you. You're way older.
彗星の塊が一つの町を破壊した大災害。しかし町の住民のほとんどが奇跡的に無事だった。
Yes.
その日。
Yes!
それからテッシーさ、式までにひげ剃ってよね。私も3キロ痩せるでしょ。
ケーキ食いながら言う。
You're gonna marry? What's up, you? Excuse me, what? What? You know, I'm thinking, is it truly important for them to meet? They lived a wonderful experience. They managed to save an entire town, including her. For sure, for my romantic art, I would be like, yes, they need to meet, but at the same time... Okay! I did it! Guys, I need a break and I need a tissue. I'm coming back. Don't judge my face, don't judge my makeup, please. Like clearly, I lost half of it, my face and my makeup, during this movie. I didn't know that it would be about that. I mean, I told you what I knew about this movie before beginning it. I knew that it would be about teenagers exchanging bodies, and I knew one song of it that I have on my phone since entire months, that I discovered through a streamer, you know, playing it during a live Twitch. And me, you know, when I'm falling in love with a song, listening to it somewhere, it can be even in a store, really, I'm using my phone to discover what it is, and I can listen to it again and again without knowing what it's truly related to. I knew that it was related to this movie, Your Name, but I didn't know why, which part, anything like that. That's it. That's all of what I knew about this movie. And you know, reading that synopsis, for sure, on mine I had Freaky Friday, you know, and movies like that when they're exchanging bodies and it's funny and all. And right there I was imagining that with a boy and a girl, for sure it would be funny, and I was already imagining some reasons why. Like, I guessed that maybe we could have a romantic story, but again I imagined that this movie would be a comedy, romantic thing. And it was, for almost half of it, it was. And you know, the fact that the movie was beginning by being also so slow, peaceful, with her place, which was so peaceful. And at the beginning, you know, it took a long time for them, these two, to understand that they were exchanging bodies, but they were forgetting about it once it was coming back to the normal stuff, you know. She was forgetting what she did as him. She was forgetting that it happened, everything like that, same for him. And the fact that we had some scenes from the end at the beginning, like really I was confused about it, they were confused about it. When they discovered the truth, what was happening, they organized themselves, you know, to be sure that they would keep, you know, something about what the other one did with the body, and I thought that it was a clever thing to do. And I was like, that's it, the romantic things can begin. And when he had the date, you know, with the girl, I was like, that's it, that's gonna begin right there. She seems to be jealous about it. Maybe she wanted to be at the place of this girl, something like that. So really, when suddenly they were not exchanging bodies anymore, I was like, why that? Because normally, into other movies and stories, they are stopping, you know, exchanging bodies when suddenly they had a big reveal about themselves, you know, they learned something big about themselves. So I was like, nothing like that happened. So maybe just it was about meeting the love of your life, and then you're gonna meet him in real life. So I was like, okay, let's go with it. Him taking that train, I was like, that's it, we're continuing the romantic stuff. He's gonna go to our village, he's gonna find her, that's gonna be a special moment and all. So really, when we had this reveal about 3 years ago, you know, in fact, she died. I think that you saw it like, I don't know if I truly reacted a lot with my face. I don't know how long it lasted, you know, really in real time, but in my mind, it lasted for entire minutes of me processing the information and really fighting to not cry, because I was like, that's it. That's in fact the real story of this movie. It's not a romantic movie at all. In fact, it's a dramatic movie, and they're never gonna meet for real in real life. She died, and in fact, it's awful. Like, that's it. She died. They're never gonna meet. And again, I don't care if they are finishing as a love story and all, and you saw it at the end. I was really like, I don't care, I don't need it. In fact, I prefer for it to end like that, you know, with the two of them together. But I didn't need it, because just the fact that they lived that big experience, you know, and the fact that they managed to save that entire town, so to save her, and all, it was already something so awesome, extraordinary, and so great, and it already feels like really they accomplished something. So it feels, you know, like already all of this story, all of the reason why everything happened, it was for that, to save people, to save her life. you know, it already felt like they accomplished something and that was enough. So for sure it's better for them to meet at the end, but I wouldn't have been mad at the writers if in fact at the end they wouldn't have met, because just they lived that amazing thing, journey, experience and all, because destiny wanted for them to do it, so they could accomplish that, they could save everyone, and that's gonna be a big memory that they're gonna keep in their minds forever, a big question that they're gonna keep on mind forever and all. And just that, you know, for me it would have been enough. But for sure I prefer for them to meet, because we saw really also the love connection that they could have, and we saw the feelings and we saw everything else. So I was like, okay, it's not just destiny, you know, like about saving that entire town. It's also about your soulmate that you're destined to meet at some point. I'm okay to have both of these ends. It's cool. I lost myself. I was talking about something else before that. Yes, I was telling you that really, when we discovered that she died 3 years ago, I was like, that's it. She's gonna die no matter what. And you know, I was truly hopeless at all about the end, what it could be. I was like, that's it, she's dead, she's dead. And the fact that for me, she cut her hair and everything, like, we saw that she went to Tokyo, and we know that the day after that, she cut her hair and she died. I had even on mind, you know, the fact that maybe she went in Tokyo, she discovered that he was younger, and coming back she was so sad, and also she cut her hair and then she died. I had even another option in my mind about the fact that maybe through him at some point she's gonna discover that no matter what, they're all gonna die, and that's why she decided to make herself that beautiful and all, to die, you know, to accept her death. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, really, I had so many options into my mind during a short time. None of them was finishing well. Like, really. Both of their friends are amazing, because for sure her friends, Tessie and the girl, they are amazing because they helped you to provoke that explosion, to provoke that broadcast, you know, to tell to everyone to evacuate and all. Even if at the end it's really because Mitsuha, she wanted to see her dad and she made him understand the importance, you know, and what was truly happening, and he recognized her also because he couldn't accept for him to order that, but he felt that it was her, truly his daughter, ordering her that. Them, these friends, her friends, they are amazing, but his friends are also amazing because they followed him through all of that journey to find a girl he didn't know anything about, where she lives, her real name and all. His friends were also amazing, truly. When he drank that thing, you know, I was like, it's not gonna work. Like, really, I was hopeless until the moment when, you know, he drank that thing and he came back on time, and you know, all of that, like all of that situation about in fact you managed to come back before the comet coming, so maybe you can find a solution. And when they were not listening, like all of them, it made me so mad. At the end, when we had the music, the one again that I'm listening to entire months on my phone, I was like, that's it. It's the big music, in fact, that I was listening since the beginning. Like, maybe it could have been another music from this movie, but no, it was that one. And I was like, okay, so this one, right now. And I was really like, okay, don't lose hope and all, even if really they're not progressing, they're not succeeding, no one is evacuating. Don't lose hope, because you know how this music is gonna end. You know that this music has different rhythm, and also you know that the last rhythm, you know, the last epic thing into that music is positive, so you have to keep up. It's positive, it's a positive music. Like me, without knowing what it was related to, I'm listening to that music, you know, when I'm going into stores, shopping and stuff like that, and really I'm feeling like I'm living an epic moment, you know, and I'm and also I was like, you have to keep up, you know how the music ends. Like, I was not feeling stuff like, you have to keep up, because it's beautiful, you have to believe into these characters and all. No, I was like, you have to keep up because you know the music. They managed to save that village. She still had his name, you know, on her hands. So, okay, maybe she forgot everything that she lived with him, like he forgot everything that he lived with her. So she had that feeling that she was missing something, you know, a part of her story. But she also had that mystery about this name. It's from, who wrote that on my hands, you know? It was a really good movie. Not only for the emotions that I felt during it, but also for how it was written. The fact that it's playing like that with the code, you know, of romantic movies, exchanging bodies movies and stuff like that. Like during the same movie we have different moods. We have also something which is really well written in the sense that they are playing with the viewers, you know, someone like me who didn't know what it was about and all. I was really surprised a lot by that big reveal about, in fact, everything happened 3 years ago for her. And really, it's well written also because of how it's built. The fact that we have little scenes from the end at the beginning about that meeting, you know, into the metro, about for sure the comet, about everything like that. It's well written, it's well built, also edited, it's well done also for the mood. They are really playing a lot with the viewers and through that with the characters also, or maybe more because they are playing with the characters, they are playing with the viewers. So really it's a really good movie, not just because of, you know, the emotions, the fact that we are falling in love with these characters, the fact that we want them to survive at the end, the fact that we are glad for them to meet at the end, you know, not just for the emotional part, you know, side of this movie, but really also because of how it's written. For sure, all of the musics are impressive. I just knew one of them, but for sure, all of them are impressive. For YouTube, it's gonna be pain in the ass for me. All of these moments, I think that I'm gonna have to cut a lot of things from these scenes. I'm sorry for that in advance. If you want really the scene with the music like it's supposed to be, it's gonna be on my Patreon. And yes, the drawings also, I said it at the beginning, the drawings are really great because they are really full of details. Almost thought, you know, like the really old Disney movies de Vincent. I mean, you know, these ones which were really full of details, full of little things. I really appreciate animated movies made like that. And a lot of moments felt, you know, like it was paintings that we were watching. I'm glad that I watched this movie. Finally, I wanted to discover it since so long. I'm glad that I watched it with you guys because I really think that it's a good movie to react to. I'm glad for this movie, you know, because it was a really good movie. I'm glad because now I know what this song is related to, so next time that I'm gonna listen to it, maybe I'm gonna be more emotional than usually. Like before, I was more like feeling epic, you know, and feeling really positive, feeling like someone was pushing me, you know, to do something great, to do something amazing. When right now I'm gonna be also like someone running to save everyone that she loves, you know, and saving her own life. Not the same spirit mood, you know. We'll see how I'm gonna feel, you know, next time that I'm gonna listen to it. You're not gonna be there, but maybe I will tell you that in the comments. If you're reminding it to me, you know, in the comments, ask me the question and I will tell you. A good movie, for sure a good movie. Cool, really cool. So it's all for you and for me for this reaction video. If you want to be the next one to tell me to which movie I have to react to, you can comment on my Patreon on the first Wednesday of the month at 10 AM French timing, and if you're the first one to subscribe to the movie level, you're gonna be the one to choose which movie I'm gonna react to next. So it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.